Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at the 1 to 4 player game, Dollars to Donuts. Do you like donuts? Do you like different combinations of donuts? Well, let's go ahead down to the table here. We'll see how to play this game, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so this is $4 donuts. In $4 donuts, you're going to start setting up the game by shuffling all these special tiles and placing one on each section of this board here. You'll get out your little scoring donuts and you'll put all your little chits in this bag here. You will also place out 4 of these cards. So let's move this off to the side here. These are your tokens that you use. You can get 4 different people, and each player is going to have 4 starting tiles in their color, and they are also going to draw 5 tiles from this bag. So we'll also get 5 tiles from this bag. Now, to start the game, players are going to decide whether they're going to start on this side or this side. If you start on this side, this will mean that you have to place your starting tiles in these 4 places. If you pick this one, it gives you a little bit more leeway, but the rule is still going to be the same. You can, when you place your tile, there can't be any other tile horizontally or vertically for your start tiles. So this just makes it easy, so you can just place your tiles out like this. Someone gets the starting player donut, and we start off the game. All right, just so you know, the game will end when someone has filled their mat, or we can't put any more specials on this board, like I can't completely fill it. So on your turn, what you're going to do is you can purchase a donut from the available specials board. Now, these ones are tokens here. You got 5 to start the game. They're dual-sided, so you have placement tile and you have money. Now on this board, this one costs 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. If you have no money, you can always take the one at the end. Once you pick your tile, you can place these on the board. Now, there has to be some part of it on the board, but it doesn't have to be completely on the board, so I can place it all over here. And what you're trying to do is one of 2 things. You're either trying to match this donut here. If you match a donut, then you get the donut point tile here. If you don't match the donut, so let's say I go like this, what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at the value here on the, which this one has $2 signs and the other one has 1. So if I do that, it's a valuable donut, so I would actually draw 3 from the bag. So basically, when you're placing these tiles, you're either going to get a point token of the matching donut type, or you're going to be able to draw more tiles from the bag. Next, you're going to serve a customer if you want. Now, when you're serving a customer, basically what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at their order here. And you only have to fill out the first one. So if you fill out the first one, and whenever you fill out an order for a customer, it's done. It comes over to your side. You can't add any more to it. It's over. So if I only put 2 of these donuts on here, which have to match this type of donut, I will get 3 points at the end of the game. If I put 3 donuts down at the same time, I'll get 5. If I put all 4 of these donuts down for this guy, I would get 8. And they're all different. Like this one here requires 4 pink donuts. If I put 4 pink donuts down in one shot, I get 15. If I put 3, I get 11. And if I put down 2, I get 7. The last thing you do on your turn is you're going to refill this board. You'll scoot all these down. Put a new special out. And replace, so if I took this one, you'd place one of these tiles. So the importance of getting the matching the donuts is you're going to get these donut tiles, which also count as points at the end of the game if you don't spend them. And you can spend them on getting these people, or you can mismatch the donut and get more dollar tiles. that will allow you to get more expensive tiles on here. In addition, one thing you can do on your turn, which I didn't mention, is you can also place one of these from your hand onto the board. Now, these ones are pretty self-explanatory for what they do. These guys here are not. So when I place these ones here, so let's say I placed one here and I placed one here. These will only score a point if there's two, a pair on the board. So if I have one by itself, it's not worth anything. So these score in pairs. So that's just one thing to remember. So you can place these guys down instead of actually spend them for your dollars. Now, you're going to continue this on until like I said, either you can't fill the special board anymore or someone has completely filled their board. And then we go to end game scoring, which there's a couple different ways that you're going to score. The easiest way is going to score for what you did for these customer cards. You can also get neighborhood bonuses, which I'll explain in a second. You get the pair of donut holes here. If you get pairs of donut holes, they're worth 1 point each. And you get a victory point for each of your donuts that you didn't place on cards. Now, neighborhood bonuses are pretty cool. Basically, what they're going to do is you can get 3 victory points per set of 3 customers, where a set of customers is 1 from each neighborhood. So that means, like, if you look down in here, that's a neighborhood. So if I have 3 different ones, I will get 3 points. Additionally, you can earn 2 victory points if you serve the most customers of any neighborhood type. So if I have the most from the Rose District, I'll get 2 points at the end of the game. And that's it. And the player with the highest score wins at the end of the game. Let's go ahead back up to the table here, and I'll give you my final thoughts on dollars for donuts. So that was a brief overview of how to play Dollars to Donuts. I really like this game. It's very nice and simple and clean and very easy to teach. Yet there's a lot of strategy on how you place your donut tiles on the board, whether you collect the dollar tokens or you get the matching donut point tiles, and which customers you go for. You can tell what donut point tiles everyone else has and what customers are available, so you can do a lot with the strategy on if you're going to maybe take a little less points but make sure the other opponent can't get like 18 points or whatnot. So there's a lot of things to think about, and there's a lot of things to do in this game. And because of what tiles are available and where you place them, every game is different in Dollars to Donuts. There is also a solo mode in this game that we didn't go over, but is also pretty good, and I'll let you discover that on your own. But in general, if you're looking for a family weight game that is really fun to play and very easy to teach, yet gives a nice depth of strategy, you may want to check out Dollars to Donuts. So that's my thoughts on Dollars to Donuts. Thank you for watching.